Let's start making our home page. And currently if I reset the layout, or it looks like this. So if I go to editor, we are not going to use our template or theme builder at this moment. I'm going to design the home page now into the page called home. Let's remove the content here. Type here something like group column, and I'm going to use two columns here. The first one is title. Okay, let's take a look at our design now. If I go to home page, the first one is title. Okay, there is a background image, right? So first of all, if you want to use any background color or background image inside your website using block editor, you have to take first section. So I'm going to remove everything here because I have to use background. Okay, let's click over here, or you can type slash and cover. The cover block is coming with the full width features with the background image, and select the cover and choose media library, upload this image. I have uploaded everything here already. I just select the image here, select it, and now as you can see, it doesn't look perfect, right? So to make it perfect, I have selected the image area here, make it full width, and also select block and reduce the opacity here. Now as you can see, it looks great. So if I select here the list view, here you can see the above group is still available. I'm going to remove this one because it's not necessary at this moment. And here I would like to add column, which is two column. Inside the column, the first one is welcome to Lotus Spa text. Okay, not okay, I can close this one because it's not necessary at this moment. Paste here, and the text or the font size is 16 pixels semi bold, and the color should be green color. Change the color to green, and the typography 16 pixel, and here you can see the font size, line height, and appearance. So when I select appearance, you can change it to semi bold. Well, it now looks perfect. So if I click and enter, type here heading, paste the heading that I have copied. This one I haven't copied yet. So copy this one, and the font size is 83 pixel and not 83, it's 70 pixel and semi bold. The color is primary color. $70 pixel. Okay, it's 70 pixel and semi bold. Then the color is this one. If I close the view here, it looks like this. Now I'm going to add image here. Media library, choose image. This one is added there, and it looks like this. So sometimes you might be confusing about the column and the group. So all of them are very important, and you have to understand how the group works and how the column works. Now if you take a look closely here, I just click on list view. Currently I'm using column. So when I'm using column, there is no other options to make the layout exact width. Now when I convert this column from here by clicking or hover over to make it group, here you can see the layout features. This layout features is only available inside the group. Now I'd like to make it 1000 pixel, and when I select column, you can take a look at here and you can make the alignment middle. Well, now if I click on update, and And let's reduce the browser to 80 pixel because my current monitor is really small. Now I just reload the page. It looks like this. So if I close the view, it should display the background full width here. I'm not sure exactly why it doesn't display the background full width. Okay, the reason is I have added the width here. If I go to if I go to the theme editor or the editor, and here you can see the post content. I have added the post content. If I select here, I have added group and I have added a fixed width here. So I should remove the width from here and click save. And now reload the page. As you can see, it's displaying perfectly. But there is a space at the top and bottom into the heading area. Now I'm going to remove the space. Just select the heading. And here you can see the dimension. Select margin. And currently it's selected top, right, bottom and left. So I would like to use 0 everywhere. Now as you can see, it's reduce or remove the margin, all of them from here. So if you take a look at closely into the design, there is another text. Let's copy and hit enter, paste the text here, and then button called book an appointment, and press enter, and you can use slash and search or type button. Click here and paste the text that you have copied for the button, and you can link it here. I am going to use hash at this moment. Now it looks like this. So if I click on update and reload the page, it looks like this and it looks perfect. If I take a look at my design, it's similar to my design right now, but there is something that you have to take a look at closely. At the top and bottom there is spacing here. So it's very important to reduce the space and remove the space. To understand from where the space coming from, you can inspect here and you can debug header, and this one is the main area. So the main space at the top is coming from main, which is mainly our template. So if I go to our template here, it's group, and here you can see the dimension, which is padding, and let's take a look. Is it padding? No, it's margin top. So if I reduce it here, you can see it's removing the margin. It's something different. Let's take a look if is there any margin or not. Let's reduce the padding. Okay, no need to reduce padding. Block spacing. Okay, there is no margins, and in that case you have to use sometime custom CSS. Now I'm going to add custom CSS here. So I'm going to add a custom class called reduce margin custom. Copy, save, and go to CSS, custom CSS here. So I have to navigate again, dashboard, then appearance and custom CSS. And you can add all the custom CSS except the responsive CSS above the responsive CSS code. So at the beginning, add dot and type here margin 0. So when I want to use margin 0, I'll be using this code inside our WordPress editor. So let's reload the page and see how it works. So as you can see, the margin is now removing, but there is a margin at the bottom. Let's inspect and see from where the bottom margin is coming. So the bottom margin is coming from the footer area. Now the best thing is you can simply navigate to the editor, click footer, select footer, and there is nothing. Select group and click advanced and paste the same class here that I have created. And you don't have to use CSS again because I have already added the CSS value inside the same class here. And reload the page. So as you can see, it's not removing here because there is something wrong. Let's choose, or I can remove it in other way, but let's take a look at here why it's not removing. Let's debug again. Footer and footer margin top. Here you can see it's added footer margin top. It's a main footer area. So I have to add the class here, not inside the group area. So that's the mistake. Now reload the page. So as you can see, it's reduced the space here. Now it looks like perfect and it looks way better than the previous one. So hopefully there is a little space at the bottom, and we can also reduce them by just select our group and padding at the bottom we can make it 0. And it's inside the group area, right? And also if I select column, there is also no padding. I can make the bottom padding 0 also, because I want to display the image at the bottom, which attached with the bottom hero area. So that's why if you take a look at closely, there is a spacing here. So I'm going to update again, and here I'm going to reload the page again. And as you can see, it's not removing the space from here. Let's debug and see from where the space is coming. The block cover has some padding at the bottom. Let's select the block cover, and here you can see the padding. Let's remove the padding from bottom area. And as you can see, it's removed the padding from bottom. And also, if I reload the page, there is still padding under the image. So I'm going to select this image, and I would like to use a custom class inside the image. So I'm just selecting the image from here and go to advanced and add additional class, remove bottom. Okay, let's make it more readable. Remove image bottom space, not remote. It should remove. And go to here, and basically I would like to remove the margin, and that's why I'm going to use the same CSS with grouping. So if you're not familiar with grouping, you can simply search on Google, but I think it's not a coding tutorial, so that's why I'd like to keep it simple. As you can see, now the bottom part looks perfect and it looks way better. In next part, I'll be creating other sections. So I'll be creating more quickly and try to make it very simple so that you don't have to just panic and you don't have to look around here. But this video will help you to understand how Gutenberg works, and you can build any of your client website using Gutenberg easily. Thank you so much for watching this video. Have a good day. Bye.